With all these vlogs I like to release, I just can't help but think, am I holding back a bit? It's kind of like I'm trying to shield myself from controversial subjects and making what I say strike some boundaries. Within reason, of course. And one of those boundaries is to overanalyze a popular gaming franchise like Pokemon. Persian, use rest! Goodbye, Persian. Oh. Well, you must be an early bird. That, and I don't think it's too bad talking about gaming on this channel as well as my Madhouse channel. Links provided. So let's start with one theory I feel like addressing, as mad as it sounds. But don't feel so surprised hearing that from me. Now, I know many people are aware of the conspiracy theory behind baby Kangaskhan, and how it's apparently a Cubone, and the skull that it wears is from its mother's head, and because it has to pick up on its own feet, and the bones that it wears are almost equaling to rock, that somehow makes it a ground type. What a bunch of bull! May I remind you people of something? That Pokemon at the top of the Pokemon Tower, the same place where you apparently kill your rivals Raticate, in the first gen games is discovered to be a female Marowak. No Kangaskhan. And really, have you ever questioned the size comparison in both baby Kangaskhan and Kangaskhan's heads? Lastly, all Kangaskans are female. So male Cubones, you can go do one. People may want to think more logically when coming up with these theories. Like the only one which is understandable is the one in Gen 5 about Ground Zero, about how apparently you mask 9/11 victims. Which makes Pokemon very depressing, as I've already established in my top 15 most disturbing Pokemon. Links in the description again. I mean, I still wonder if Game Freak did all of this on purpose. To create Enigma codes? Who knows? So this all leads to my own theory that I've thought about, and finally, someone needs to draw all the attention to the mother Kangaskhan, instead of the baby. And what's my hypothesis? Where is the male Kangaskhan? How do Kangaskhan actually breed in the wild? I mean, it's not a massive world of mother care, so there has to be a natural breeding process. So, what is it? But I think I finally figured it out. However, it might seem a bit crazy, so bear with me. But I also got a non-crazy one, so here it is. We know how Chansey also lives in the Safari Zone, right? Well, I think that Chansey and Kangaskhan both work together to produce offspring, using the eggs that Chansey carries. There you go. I mean, that's really why you never see any Happiny in the Kanto region, because there's no Kangaskhan in the Sinnoh region. Chansey uses all the eggs for herself. I actually feel really shocked saying all of this. Give yourself a pat on the back, Kieran. I guess, though, I could be wrong. There could be an even crazier explanation, which is my second one. And this little story involves Delibird. What if Delibird plays the role of a stork? I mean, think about it. His attack present. He's giving! Giving life! Why do you think he's called Delibird? He's delivering! Delivering things! And by things, I mean babies! From the sky! I mean, that's why they're ice types, so they can handle the cold temperatures at the edge of space. And that's where the clouds are. And also where storks are. And I think everything about this theory now is done and dusted. And proven. With fact! And no! Ditto lives in a completely different place, so that logic gets stepped on. By an elephant. Oh yeah. It's that bad. Wait. Is that the cry of Jinx I hear in the air? He's a drag queen. And a hermaphrodite. And asexual. And that explains why Smoochum looks bi-curious. Problem solved. Cresselia? Only one. It can't get married, and it's infertile. Latios and Latias are married, but they may have to adopt a different species. Frostlass is a ghost, therefore dead. Elom bastard doesn't even count, because it's strangely freaky. Lilligant has a stigma and stamen, so it can plant seeds. Mandibuzz and Braviary probably get it on. Miltank is a slut. Nidoqueen, I don't even need to point out. Vespiquen is just too important to have sex. That's why Queen Elizabeth I didn't have a go. And Wormadam, well, that's non-existent. But if there is a male Kangaskhan out there, I wonder what it would be called. Amir? No. Shia? No. Genghis? No. William Shatner? No. I have no idea. So that's it for now. I hope that today I provided an increasing learning curve for all my listeners, and this has been Professor KB providing a good insight into science's wonders. Until next time, lights out.